Yo, Shalom Israel. I just want to come back with another quick installment of DTA Hopeful Elect. I'm the bar. I just want to make a quick video about this quick subject, exhortation, and name of this title of this video is going to be called Keeping the Faith. Keep the faith. I want to start out by giving all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem Rakar Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who taught us well, and salutations to the brothers on four corners of the earth pushing this truth with sincerity. I'm gonna make this real quick. At the end of the day, man, I'm just here to uplift the brothers and just work on my own salvation also in the process. So, I want to keep this going. May the Lord be with me as far as that's concerned, And like I said, this is called Keeping the Faith. And as I go into it, before I go into it, I just want to give up the honors to the apostle, Elder Gabar, Apostle Gabar, because, he always teach the brothers to exalt each other, man. And to exalt a brother, man, it's a word that it has a lot of meaning to it, man. And the word is exhortation, and to go into it real quick, it's the word exhortation is in an address or communication emphatically urging someone to do something. So you want to urge your brothers in this truth to do something, which is what? Keep the faith and be strong and keep it going. You don't want them to drop the ball, so to say, So if they are part of this truth, they're not going to drop the ball anyway. But, it's always good to help your brother. If you ever was a team player in any sport, you try to work on the good things or the qualities that that person got as opposed to the weaknesses, So, yeah, you might say something like, yeah, your handle is good, man. Yo, keep working on that because you a good point guard. You got that skill to cross somebody over, or, your defense is good, man. Yo, I like how you play your D. Keep that going. You urging somebody to keep something going, to do something. So that's what exhortation is, man. You urging somebody or your brothers to do something, which is what my video is entitled Keeping the Faith. So I'm gonna just go ahead and go into it right there, make it simple and sweet, man. Something real quick. This is I'm gonna go right into it with James. This is James chapter 2 verse 14, and it reads, what doeth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he have faith and have not works? So, right there, that's the Lord, letting us know, man, what good is to have faith if you don't have works? That's what us putting these videos out as much as we can is all about, man. That's the works. That's what us going out there on the highways and byways is works along with faith, knowing that what you saying and what you doing is the works of the Lord. And it's the faith that you have in the Lord to do these works. So, at the end of the day, man, you can have faith, but if you don't do the works, it's really not any merit in that, So, us brothers, we strive to push videos as 3 or 4 videos a week or whatever we can do according to your lot, man. Some brothers can't do videos yet, because they young in the spirit. But that don't mean that they not doing the works, So what you can do is strive for perfection and push yourself to do it. That's why exhortation is important. A brother that's more advanced in the scripts or developed in his word can exhort his brother to do more, And that's only going to push you to go harder. Practice make perfect. So you got to push your brother to want to do better, They on a team, so you want to make your team great. And what is this team? Yasharallah, man. You know? So we just want to make this team great, man. So as I read on, it says, if a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warmed and filled, notwithstanding ye give them not those things which are needful to the body, what doeth it profit? So you telling the person, yeah, go in faith and be, be filled with the word, what you just gave them. But, you didn't really do the works and teaching them what you just gave them. You got to break shit down, you can't just say some verses to a person and just expect them to understand it. You got to do the works and breaking it down, man. A teacher get paid to do works, A teacher gets paid to do works. What are they doing? They teaching a student. Even though teachers is underpaid, but they still doing the work. They teaching, So that's what you got to do as far as the works is concerned. The verse 16 is verse 15 is saying, okay, you could give a person the word and keep them on their way and send them on their way, like how these pastors do. Just give you a couple of verses and go into it, but don't break it down and send you on your way. But you telling them to be filled and warm, but you ain't really do nothing. You ain't really going to the verse and break it down according to the truth, man. That's where the men of the Lord come in. We come in and do the works every week in and week out. Every time we hit these highways and byways, man, we breaking it down and giving it to you unadulterated, not watered down. Straight up, no chaser, That's the works, man. And as I read on, it says, and one of you may say unto them, depart in peace. No, I read that. Verse 17 says, even so faith, it have not works, is dead, being alone. So, when you tell a person just be faithful and, don't tell them, yo, you got to put in the work too, it's dead, So I know I titled my video, Keeping the Faith, but the reason why I go into the scriptures to let you know faith without works is dead, man, So keep the faith, but you also got to do this work, man, So as I continue, it says, I'm going to skip down to verse 20 where it says, but wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead, man. That's the scripts right there, man. The Lord said, but wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead, man. So right there, that just lets you know, man, it's not an easy road just to be faithful. You got to put that work in, Once you get that information and once you got that understanding, you pass it on. You try to let other people know, That's what the whole spirit of a prophet is, man. We come out there week in and week out to teach our people about the downfall of America and that they need to repent and that the Lord's day is at hand, man. Judgment day is coming, man. And when people say what that means, you got to be able to break it down. You understand? That's works, That's hard to do, man. It takes a lot of time and study. If the spirit is on you, some brothers pick it up and get it real quick, and move with it. Just like some kids learn basketball at like 2-3 years old or 4 years old. They got the dribble 5 years old, With any type of sport, anything that you gifted in, some people just have it straight from the runway. But sometimes you got to tweak that gift that the Lord give you, And if you got it, and if the Lord is with you, it's going to come gradually, man. But you got to tweak it, You can't just have that gift and don't go to practice. Never. Check out your favorite wide receiver. You think they don't go to training camp? You think they just skip every training camp like, yo, I'm the shit. I don't got to come to practice. No, they go to practice. They tweaking it. So you tweaking your faith, man, by making it sharper with works, man. The Lord he could have easily just gave prophets the ability just to be out there whipping it without learning nothing. And it just came on to them naturally. Speak Hebrew naturally, straight from the womb. We in captivity. It ain't going to happen like that, man. You going to learn it. That's why we give double honors to the apostles, man, because they taught all the men, the learned men, the elders of each camp, this truth, man. They didn't just come into it and just hitting the floor running. They learned this truth, man. You know? Well, one more verse from that chapter, man, before I move on, man. Verse 26, where it says, "For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also," man. You know? Your body can't move without the spirit, man. Once the spirit is out your body is dead, man. That body goes back in the ground. You know, your spirit moved on. The skin decays off of the bone. Everything, man. The body is just dead, man. All right? So is faith without works is dead. Also, you know? So, you know, I'm going to move on to the next verse before I close this up, man, because even though, you know, I'm done with this, the chapter of James with the verses as far as faith is concerned, man, I just also wanted to bring this out too, man. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20, where it says, "Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets," man. Where you think most of our works are done at, man? You know, we also sometimes we make these videos in our personal time at home or whenever, but most of our works is done in these streets, man. You know, that's what wisdom is being done, man. Wisdom uttereth, like I said, let me go back into that. It says, "Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets," man. You know? So that's what most of the words are being spoken, man. You know? We out there week in and week out, man. Through rain, sleet, snow, hail or snow, man. We out there. And we putting in that work, man. So with all y'all brothers that's in this truth, young in the spirit, y'all do the same too, man. Keep pushing on, man. And with that, I'm going to say shalom, man.